backdoors right there.
Racetrack section, clear for takeoff, full rotation. Aloha everybody and welcome to the 8:05 post show. Wow, what a day, overlapping 2 rounds just like that to set up the quarterfinals, and we have so much to talk about. Upsets galore, big waves, big wipeouts, interferences. I think we had a little bit of everything. Thanks for being with us. Joe Turpel with former CT standout runner-up in the world, Megan Abubo, an influencer and a local boy. Well, he influences me a lot in surfing and his knowledge for what he brings to the table, and a great coach as well, Ross Williams. Ross, starting with you, wave-wise, this is the day that we were waiting for. There were some challenges present, but definitely pushed the scale and almost getting some 10s today as well.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny day because there was some grindy heats, some weird little backup score situations sprinkled in with near 10s. A little bit of everything. I think this swell surprised us by kind of grazing the islands. We didn't get hit in full force, but it's still enough.
And always reminded, you always got to watch John at all times, because waves that look like they've shut down, he's doing something in there, and almost got a 10 when a lot of people on the beach thought he had fallen about 20 yards deeper.
Yeah, he has like this number where he just calls and says, okay, just stay open. I'm going to make it. No, he's just got this amazing connection. He's at home. He looks unreal. And I just love watching the energy that he brings to Pipeline.
It's such a special connection, and we just got to witness that show. John is on the sand with Dimity.
Wow, John John Florence, I think Pipe Gods saved the best till last. They knew you were out in the lineup. A 9.93. What have you got to say to Judge 3 and 4 that were a bit stingy on the 10?
I don't know. I got to see what it looked like. But it was exciting. I don't know. I had fun. That wave was interesting. It looked like it really stretched out, and then I just kind of kept getting like clean wall to pump on in there. And then I made it, and I was stoked. And yeah.
You definitely look stoked, and you managed to back it up with a 9.4. Talk to us about how both of those barrels felt and what they looked like from the inside.
Well, one, it's really not that good out there right now. It's really tricky. And that first one, I kind of just, like I said, it just ran and was really, I kept giving me clean face inside to keep pumping in it. And then the second one, I got into it, and you could kind of see the kink in it. It looked like it was going to pinch or something. And so I kind of just leaned back and like rode over the pinch, I guess. And then I busted through it, and I came out and did a little air thing, and I was stoked.
Yeah, perfect ramp, obviously. Not quite a little air. I think it was quite large. But what are you going to do to back up a performance like that tomorrow moving into finals day?
I don't know. Just keep surfing. I think it'll be a little bit smaller, but still hopefully fun. Little backdoor waves and back end of a swell. It should be nice and clean. Just keep having fun. Keep looking for little barrels. I love it when it's like this. I grew up surfing it like this, so I enjoy it.
And a really exciting matchup against Jack Robinson. He's been one of the best to watch out here as well. So what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it'll be a super fun battle against Jack. I've just enjoyed surfing with Jack over the years and have him on tour now. And just see him really come into his own on tour has been really fun. And so it'll be fun to compete. And out here, he got me a Margaret, so I'd love to get him back.
Well, thanks so much. And we're so excited to watch that matchup. So good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Dimity. And John John Florence. Gosh, he's smooth. He's casual. Just doesn't really make you want to hype up anything you do in your life. Maybe I've over-celebrated forever. He's just calm. Just did a little air thing. That was almost a 10.
I mean, out of the criteria, I thought maybe if we give one of these to each of the judges, if they give a 10, they'll bust them out a little easier. But, and he's such a savant, like the way he just kind of figured out how to get over that barrel, over the foam ball in that barrel. That wasn't a game plan. He just, on the fly, figured it out.
Just relying on his instincts. John Florence was amazing. Let's watch it again against Miguel Pupo in the last heat of the day. Things were definitely slow, and like he did say, it was tricky, but then everything changed on this wave. A 9.93, 3/10 thrown, but the average came just under the perfect score. How about that, Megan?
Yeah, I mean, look how deep he is. And look, Ross was talking about the way he just can make it out of any barrel.
I like that.
And then Miguel Pupo, 717. This was a great read of backdoor, Ross.
Yeah, I mean, he was always in this heat. He was always going to be dangerous. But the X factor is when you start dropping nines, then it just puts out any fire that your opponent might have. That's the barrel that was really crazy. There's no book on that. Like the fact that he had the reflexes to ride over that foam ball, that barrel shut down, and he just kind of floated through it. And the air, that is not an air section. He just made that happen by, the wind was downwind, blowing the board away from his feet. He grabbed the rail and picked the nose. That was psycho. That was, a 10 in my book.
There's no such thing as a closeout for John Florence. And when a section is bearing on his shoulders, the man doesn't fall.
Yeah, and like as Ross noted earlier, just the wind was going with him, so that's very hard to do. And John said it was a little air, but I agree with Dimity. And little barrels, I believe he said. So what can you say?
Showtime for the kid.
Showtime. He's got Jack Robinson coming up in the quarterfinals. Big news as well today. Kelly Slater was defending his pipe title until he ran into Iago Dora. Some tough conditions. Even at this opening round, he said he's just been trying to find his rhythm. He looked great surfing the sandbar the other day, and he's also been getting some tubes out here. But for his standards, said he's felt a little bit off. Iago took advantage of the left and some reverses to get the job done, Megan.
Yeah, he's Mr. Style Master out here at pipe. We see Kelly here setting himself up for a nice barrel. I mean, just look at how effortless it is for him. Unable to come out of that one, though.
Yeah, big win for Iago. For Kelly, not making that tube was huge for Iago to stay in the lead. Definitely kept swinging, Ross.
Yeah, he was pretty surprised. I had a quick chat with him after that heat, and he loves these tricky conditions. That's where Kelly finds those backup scores, and he was a little out of rhythm. There were some good waves in that heat. He just couldn't get in the lineup during that time when those waves came in, and sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
The intensity just lifts at any event with the Kelly factor, but especially at Pipeline for his incredible relationship with the place, calling his win last year the greatest of his career. And that says a lot because he's won 56 times at the CT level. And that was a bit emotional. You're almost waiting. Is he going to make an announcement after a big moment like that? He didn't because he's still competitive and ready to hunt for the world title race. If I could find a positive out of Kelly getting knocked out early, maybe that means we'll get to see him a lot longer as he chases another big moment this year. Yeah,
it's a great way to look at it because he's so hungry. Kelly's not going to go out. He doesn't want to go out that way. He's the GOAT. And, yeah, I love that this, everyone's keeping him on his toes right now.
Another exciting heat that I feel like will be a final for many years in the future. Gabriel Medina, Jack Robinson head-to-head today. Medina was in beast mode as he got a crazy one at backdoor in the round of 32. How'd you see this heat play out, Ross?
I mean, it was always going to be a crazy heat. These guys were on top of each other at the beginning. We saw a couple feisty moments this afternoon. Joao was kind of sharking around Rio as well. But as soon as they got the ball rolling, Jack has that X factor where he tends to find the most magical wave of the heat, where Gabriel likes to shark around the lineup. He likes to get 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, and then he'll just pull all the cards out and get a big score. But somehow the magic didn't quite get there for Gabriel, and Jack just kind of slid into the advancement.
And we saw Gabriel Medina get puffed out of Pipeline, went for a punt here. Maybe this could have been a difference if he would have greased that landing. But Jack has found some clear space to win against Medina in these last couple of seasons on tour. Robinson gets the matchup with John John in quarter 4. Toledo will have Joao Chianca in quarter 3. Liam O'Brien, Caio Belli quarter 2. And Jordy Smith faces off with Leonardo Fioravanti. Checking out finals day for the women. Competed yesterday in their quarterfinals. It's Lakey versus Tyler. They're in the semis last year as well. Carissa was in the semis last year. She's got Betty Lou Sakura Johnson all fighting for a pipe title potentially tomorrow morning. We'll see if it's finals day.
Yeah, we have some big matchups in those women's semifinals. I can't wait.
You want to make a pick for the win?
I have to go with one of the local girls. I'm real proud of them. They're both surfing super well. It's a bummer they're up against each other, but definitely I'd like to see a Hawaiian take it out.
Seeing on that side of the draw for the men's side, is there a clear favorite in your mind outside of John John, or who might give him the best run for his money tomorrow?
Both the men's and women's, that bottom side of the draw is really crazy. Some big names down there. But, John obviously put on a crazy show. He's definitely the guy to beat, but you just can't count anyone out. And Jack's got a lot of magic too, so can't look past him.
Looking forward to that. Let's see what the waves might look like for finals day. Will it be tomorrow or later on in the waiting period? Thank you, Surfline, for giving us the update to see what we might have for tomorrow. Northwest swell delivers overhead surf for today and into tomorrow. And John's predicting clean conditions, Megan.
Yeah, look at that. The swell still hangs on, and I think we're going to see some nice waves, perfect east winds. This is what we dream of, and maybe the sand will settle even more. I mean, I love what I saw today, and I can't wait to see a repeat.
Next 3 days, Ross, you kind of baking on tomorrow at the moment.
I think so. I think everyone is, to be honest. But there is a swell the last day of the waiting period that they could wait for, but it's kind of straight. That swell direction is 335, which is not that ideal for pipe. So, I mean, unless we wake up and it's flat, you'd think tomorrow's on.
There we go. Getting very close to crowning our champions on finals day. This is a fun part of the 805 post show. Our top 5 moments of the day. This is going to be fun to see a rookie making that top 5 here on the 805 post show. It was Ian Gentile who eliminated Italo Ferreira, world champ, a pipe champ. How did he get it done, Megan?
Yeah, Ian just picked some great waves. He really surfed a smart heat, and he stayed busy.
Gentile 6.5 was the difference to slow down the hyperactive Italo Ferreira with that ramping section on the sandbar. I thought he was going to do a lot more airs. He actually was very patient, kind of oddly patient at the start of the matchup, Ross.
Yeah, that's true, Joe. That's a good pickup, and that might have irritated him a little bit, but every heat has that magic, like who's going to connect the best wave, and it was Ian that time.
Now, number 4, it's Joao Chianca. His reputation is clear. It wasn't just a rookie moment where he found some love at pipe. He's got a true connection with the place.
Yeah, he does. He packed a huge barrel here, really showing that he has a great connection, and he's just one to watch.
He certainly is. He took out last year's world number 5 and former runner-up at this event, Kanoa Igarashi, and the tactics played off when he took care of Rio Waida as well. Well done to Joao Chianca moving forward as he has Felipe Toledo in the quarterfinals. There's that celebration that we love. Number 3, Jordy Smith making it look easy, Ross.
Yeah, I mean, we always talk about the John Johns and the Gabriels and the Italos at pipe, but Jordy is the guy. Remember last year he had one of the prettiest waves I've ever seen at pipe with a jersey on. And he really has, along with Felipe, improved in hollow waves. Jordy is so good. He's good at that knifing backside drop, finds good waves. He lives here a little bit out of the year, which you think Joe has helped him kind of figure out this lineup and all the magic out here at pipe and backdoor, kind of unlock the secret.
Number 2 on the list. Everyone thought he was a kind of a villain, but Medina's a lover. Watch this claim and this ride at backdoor.
Yeah, I mean, look at this ride at backdoor. And then this beautiful claim, dance claim. I want to learn to do that. I mean, look how deep he is on his backhand. Everyone says one of the best out here, and just celebrating with everyone.
I couldn't believe how critical that thing was. No hand grab, backhand. You kidding me? And this is not a surprise, winning the number 1 spot on the top 5. John John Florence. A couple of big 9s to his name that close out the day, Ross.
Yeah, I told him to go out there and get 2 10s, so he kind of farmed it, to be honest. But we'll let him go this time. No dessert for you tonight, John.
There we go. You always got to push him, right? Magic man. There we go. That's how we all felt.
That's worth a 10.
That's worth a 10 for sure. As we look at him just on a roll, throwing down airs and just responding to what was in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, he just made it happen. Look at that. Just John's little air at the end of the wave. I mean, he just was in so much sync out there, and he looks like he was having a blast.
Gosh, that was so much fun. There's that pure joy of watching surfing in the live arena when someone's just reacting. And it's such a pleasure to watch.
It really is, and I also want to pay tribute to Pipeline and Backdoor. This is the best venue. It produces big airs. It obviously produces huge barrels, and it always somehow produces drama, and we love that here, don't we?
Oh, we certainly do. Megan, anticipation for finals day tomorrow morning. How you feeling?
I'm so excited, and I'm excited for all the drama, as Ross said. I mean, we're literally on the 50-yard line. watching the big show. And this is it. I'm so psyched for tomorrow.
So exciting. Lakey Peterson, Tyler Wright might be first heat, or Jordy Smith, Leonardo Fioravanti. Join us on WorldSurfLeague.com for the updates. See you tomorrow morning.
Horn check right here. This is only testing the horns. This is a test for the horn check. Stand by.
Don't think you're the first you knock about my door. I've seen boys like
Jordy Smith, the South African smasher, in the barrel at backdoor. And Jordy Smith is able to come out.
If you bring trouble on my friend, I'm gonna take my revenge. If you don't show me the
Under the lip like that was pretty crazy.
regret, if you don't wanna play nice, you better run for your life.
From Coolio Old, Seth Moniz. You can see the nose of the board. You can see him disappear, and he comes out again.
Big drop at backdoor for Kyle Wibelli, sneaking out the low road and punching free. He just got news of an interference.
Kyle's not happy.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
That's a long walk.
Yes. At least her legs are warmed up.
The world champ at backdoor.
Oh, that was nice.
You don't wanna play nice, you better run for your life.
Go up and riding in black-white. Joao. Oh, wow, Chianca and Pipeline coming out. Oh, my goodness. Pipeline is coming alive.
Definitely today was my best session at 5.
Better run for your life.
This is what I was dreaming about.
Going for backdoor pitch. Medina heading that same direction. Wide open. This thing is a cave. How about that?
John John. Backdoor. Long wall, but even John John will not find the exit door there.
Wait.
No, he does.
What?
What just happened?
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.